welcome to our episode. That's right, get a little ASMR started in this bitch. Okay, so we are going to discuss Haunted Chicago today. We were so excited about this because, I mean, we're not like local in the sense that we live in the city, but I've basically lived up here for most of my life. We live about an hour outside, if that. Yeah. Honestly, I can get there in like 45 minutes.
It depends on who's driving.
Yeah, true. Well, if I'm driving, you know. So, like, it's a place, like, we, like, especially growing up, we would visit, like, often. Yeah. Like, I remember there were several years in a row, like, on my birthday. Like, we'd all go.
Always in December, yeah.
It'd be, like, my birthday weekend, and we'd go to that Christkindl market and, like, just dick around and get cold as fuck, but it was worth it.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember I wore, like, Converse?
Yes! And you had to go to H&M?
Yeah, and buy new shoes because...
Your feet... Girl...
It was snowy, and I was emo, so
I was, too. Did you not see what I was fucking wearing that day? Okay, word of advice to, like, literally anybody who listens who doesn't know. If it is cold, don't wear Converse. Like, even if it's dry outside.
They're canvas.
No, not even that, but, like, I don't know if, like, it's just a me thing, but, like, whenever I wear my Converse, which I still wear. Yes, I know, I'm, like, 29, but, like.
Oh, same, though.
Fuck off. Yeah, but you're not an
person
old
now.
lady.
Well, I mean...
I'm fucking 29, you hoe. Okay? So, no. Anyway, so if it gets, like, below a certain temperature, even if it's dry as fuck, like, my toes.
Rubber. Yeah, the rubber on the toes. It's like, so cold.
Like, it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts. It's something I learned very young.
Yeah, I did, too, while, like, walking to middle school
Yeah,
and stuff.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
I walked to school, too, my dudes.
Yeah.
Also, okay, this isn't, like, sponsored or anything, but, like, so I get these coffees all the time. I have, like, a box where I get, produce, and this is always an option to add on. And I've had them before. You can get them at Walmart. But it's called Rise Nitro Brewing Company, and these oat milk mochas are like the titties.
They're so
That's
good.
the sound you hear at the last two episodes. They're so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're fabulous.
I'm so glad that I added them onto my box this week.
Honestly, like, they're fabulous. Obviously not sponsored. Like, we have, like, 5 people that listen.
If we're ever sponsored, I hope we get sponsored by, like, Misfit Market or something.
If we're ever sponsored, I hope we get sponsored by, like, coffee.
Hell yeah.
Because, okay, like, it's 7:40 at nighttime. I get up at 6 to go to the fucking gym, and I'm like, whoa! I was like, Haley, I got 2 of these. Let's fucking do this.
And I was drinking another coffee on the way here, and then she gave me a
Yeah,
coffee.
she's like, well, I have mine. I was like, bitch, you can heat that up. I got this now.
And it's oat milk.
Yeah.
So, like, lactose intolerant.
Hell yeah, lactose
Thank you.
intolerant. Are we in the lactose intolerant club together?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know why I got excited about that. I shit my pants too! Oh my god!
But, like, for me, it's recent. Like,
oh yeah, no,
year.
mine actually did not pop up. I guess, like, I don't know, for lack of a better term, like, I didn't start having issues till I was, like, 22.
That's about, yeah, exactly
which is
me.
So
yeah.
weird. But, like, for me, it's so off and on. I don't know if that's, like, the case with you. Like, there's some days when I can eat a brick of cheese, and I'm good. There's other days where I look at ice cream the wrong way, and I'm just, like, cramping, and I feel like I'm gonna die.
I feel like mine's getting worse, because I used to be able to, like... Basically, it was just milk or yogurt that would mess me up. But now, like, ice cream.
Yeah, dude.
I love Ben & Jerry's
Bitch,
ice cream.
Ben & Jerry's mix dairy free.
I know. I was looking for it today at Walmart, and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, of course.
No, Ben & Jerry's... Okay, if anybody's lactose intolerant, which... This fucking rant, like, goddamn. Haunted Chicago, let's talk about coffee and ice cream.
Lactose intolerance.
And... But, the Ben & Jerry's, honestly, it's so good. I don't even care that I'm not, like, getting real ice cream. It's fabulous.
Oh, you mean the dairy-free. See, I've looked for it at
Have you
my
had it
local
yet?
mall. I haven't had it yet, no.
But you're in Morris a lot, or you're around a lot.
Yeah.
You should go to Jewel. I've always found it there.
Ooh, okay.
And maybe one of these days, if you still can't find it, at the city I work in, there's several stores that regularly have it. So I'll bring my Arctic, get a shit ton of ice, and, like, bring you some.
Hell yeah.
Just gotta let me know. I'll probably
I love
just call
that.
you. So we just might be, like, your dealer. Like, it's fine. be like, hey, I got that shit you like.
That's awesome.
I guess I'm just going to jump in real quick because we do really only have 10 minutes left. So I'm just going to talk about one of the things that I found out just because the rest of my stuff is so long. It's like in the middle, so now I have to find it. Where the hell did you go? I'm sorry, guys. Like, I promise you one of these days we'll get our shit together. Today is not that day. And honestly, one of these days, I will get my shit together enough that, like, you won't even notice when shit like this happens because it is going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Where did this go? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm looking through my notes, and I know that I wrote this motherfuckers down. Is somebody knocking on the door? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at your books, and I'm seeing so many books. Like, Venomous, I've never met anyone else who's read that book, and I freaking love it.
I have never read that book either.
Oh my god,
Aunt Mimi gave it to me to
then
read.
That was my book. That's
yes.
why it happened.
Well, that's your book.
It's so good. You need to read
I'm going.
it.
It's this is my
And Unwind. Did you read Unwind?
Not yet.
Oh
this is my. I'm still like need to read books.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading this book right now, which is fabulous if you're into weird.
Oh, I'm totally weird.
Okay. This book, do you listen to Night Vale at all?
I've listened to an episode. I didn't realize what it was going into it. I was like, it's kind of like a newscast.
I love it. It's like local radio.
Yeah.
This is their third novel. You don't have to read them in any sequential order. Oh, you didn't know?
No, I did not know.
Okay, well, I have all of them, so if you want to read them, you're more than welcome to. This one I'm almost done with. It's really good. So how many episodes have you listened to of that?
I've only listened to like one.
Okay, then you really won't know the premise of this, so I'm just going to put her away. While it's not sequential, it kind of it helps if you know who the characters are about. The first two books, not really. The second book, kind of, but they're such minor characters, it doesn't really matter. She's not like a major character, but like, she's around.
Okay.
Like, you know who she is.
Okay, yeah.
So once, you get more into it, just let me know. You're more than welcome to, take a look-see. I'm still, I am struggling finding this. So this might have to be, a throwaway
episode.
Intro. What the hell? Oh, no, it's right here. Oh, my God. I'm just stupid. Don't fucking listen to me. Okay, so, obviously, like I said, Haunted Chicago, and, I was just looking up, because the two major places that I did, I was so, when we said Haunted Chicago, these were the first two. These were what I wanted to do. But I was also kind of, looking up other things. Mm-hmm. And I found out the Museum of Science and Industry is haunted.
I think that's,
which
so
I
funny.
had no idea. Because, how many times, even in school.
Oh, yeah.
Every year.
That was, my favorite.
I know. And we would go, at least we would go, yearly or, I mean, up until, a certain point, obviously. Yeah. But, okay, so, let me just jump into this. Like I said, didn't know it was haunted. There's one exhibit in particular that people, kind of, give it, it's haunting. Because there was really only two stories that I found. Mm-hmm. So, this first one is the exhibit with the World War II era German U-505 sub. So, apparently the commander, one of the commanders, I'm sure there was more than one, yeah. It's a sub, they have many people. So, I don't really know what led up to this, but apparently he shot himself in front of the whole entire crew. Oh, he just fucking, poop, just, yeet, and, into his brain. Ooh. He fucking shot himself, in his head. He just, put the gun up, pulled the trigger, in front of fucking everybody. It wasn't even, a secret. He was how many people, I'm gonna kill myself?
Yeah, and just, make a public spectacle
Yeah,
of it.
no, this was, it was almost, I just picture him, just walking into and everybody's, doing their thing. And just,
hey, Belle, what's up?
Hey, I don't know. That was very, insensitive. Unless he was a Nazi, then fuck him. This is World War II.
True.
But yeah, he did it right there in front of the crew. And the exhibit, it's almost like a recreation, of, what would, not necessarily of this event.
Oh,
but,
I hope not.
But, you sit there and, it goes through, what the sub, the lights flashing and, the beep, beep, boop, boop, beep. And it's, a show sort of thing. Followed by, a Q&A afterward, which the captain has brought up, I think because, people are really interested in that. So I didn't really hear anything about, anybody seeing him or hearing from him. I don't know if, they say it's, they say it's haunted because of this, but it's, there wasn't really much information.
It's
So,
not.
like, I don't know how many people have, like, seen him or felt him or, like, whatever. But the other thing, it's also said to be haunted by lawyer Clarence Darrow, who defended murderers Richard Loeb and Nathan Leopold.
Ooh.
And so when he passed away, his ashes were spread in the Jackson Park Lagoon, and he's been seen sitting on the back steps of the museum.
Oh.
So, super weird, but
I wonder what, like, why they're, like...
well, his ashes are there, so, like...
No, I mean like, why are his ashes... Like, what made him choose to spread their ashes
maybe
there?
it's just, like, I fucking love the museum campus. I want... Because it is beautiful.
That's true,
And I mean, there's so much to see. You have, like, Lake Michigan right there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And, like, I mean, if you're a ghost, you can go, like, to the fucking... Like, go see the beluga whales.
Ooh.
And the penguins and things. Like, you know? So, like, I mean...
For sure,
It's like, you know, there's stuff to do. Go to the Science Museum.
Mm-hmm.
When the fucking mummies are there, that's fucking cool as shit.
I don't think I ever experienced that.
I think I was, like, there was a phase, I was, like, in 6th grade, like, I was, like, really into it. I think this might have been, like, the start of, like, my fascination with death.
Oh.
And so, like, I think it was, like, my birthday or just, like, a random impromptu trip. My parents took me to Science and Industry to, like, check out the mummies and shit.
Yeah.
It was fucking sick.
That would be awesome.
There was a fucking child mummy, and it was really sad. There's also a shit ton of mummified cats. They were like, it's not sad. They were, like, highly revered.
Oh, yeah, for
they were,
sure.
like,
They were, like, worshipped, yeah. No, I just... When I like, specifically remembered looking at all the fetuses when you were
there. Oh, when we
that
went to,
was
like,
cool.
the body thing.
Yeah.
Like, where they have, like, the, you know, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I remember going to that, too. That is so cool. I'd love to see the development. And then, like, I saw, like, a boob with, like, breast cancer compared to, like, a normal boob. It was very interesting.
That would be interesting.
It was a long time ago. And I wish, like, now, like, as an adult, like, I would love to go
back.
again.
Yeah, because
like,
now you understand
now,
more.
yeah, exactly. Now, like, I understand, like, oh, I was like, haha, boob.
I know, right?
You know?
Exactly.
And, like, it was weird, though, because, like, I was 12 and there's a lot of balls.
Yeah.
There's so many balls.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
like, oh, penis. And now she's like, ooh, tiny dick. But, like, you know, it's super interesting. So if you ever get a chance to go to the Museum of Science and Industry, definitely try to check out that that submarine exhibit. Like, and if you do, let us fucking know, dude.
I honestly, all the museums up there, I just want to make, like...
Take, like, a weekend.
Like, a weekend.
You really do.
Yeah.
You need, like, a day apiece. Really, to
like,
enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the aquarium, you can kind of run through it
Yeah.
in, like, an hour or so. We went to the aquarium over the summer, and, like, just the way they have it set up, it's just, like, they're taking, like, groups.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just kind of have to, like... it sucked because there was a lot of stuff that wasn't out. Like, they had, like, those, like, touching ponds. They, like, you know, you couldn't, like, touch.
Oh, yeah.
Then the belugas, like, we went pretty early, so they were, like, feeding them. So you couldn't see them in the bottom and the top, like... It was cool because they're so cute.
Yeah, I know, right? Or the planetarium. I've never
gone.
Yeah, I've never been. I would love to go.
Oh, absolutely. Me too. There's actually the campus I work for. We have a planetarium. They have star nights. And I wanted to go so bad. And Stevie and I were going to go to one like last October. But it ended up being like rainy and shitty. So like, hey, we're not having a star party. And I'm like, boo, I was finally going to go. I've only lived here for 150 years and I've never gone. I've had a ton of people be like, hey, star parties. I was like, what the fuck is a star party? Sounds fucking stupid. I thought it was stupid because like our mascot's like the stars. So I'm like,
oh, really?
I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't want to hang out with a bunch of loser fucking college kids.
Okay. So one of my stories. Side note on mascots. Remind me later.
Okay, mascots. I will write that down.
Once I get into this one that I'm going to get.
Okay. Speaking of that, we're going to end this part. Sorry for the ranting, but, like, honestly, like, we're really funny.
Honestly.
So.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. Okay, bye.